Hey, it's Michelle Amabile. Welcome to another episode of According to Amabile. This is an exciting episode because this young man has been lighting up our screens since his audition, a voice that felt like worship, according to Carrie Underwood, from his first audition all the way through the magical Rock and Roll Hall of Fame week that we just witnessed. Jordan McCullough, welcome to According to Amabile. You have been doing so great on American Idol, and I am so happy to have you here. You have no idea.
Thank you so much. Wow, what an intro. I love that. Thank you.
The fans in the group are going crazy over your performance this past week, and I feel like your journey started so strong, but it's sometimes at this week in the competition you see people starting to get fatigued, slowing down. You're catching fire. Not to say that you weren't on fire from the get-go, but you have been just amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, last week was a surprise to all of us. I didn't know I had that in me at all, and so I'm still very surprised.
Oh, well, we'll get to all that, but just from the get-go, from that first audition when you came on, my God, it's like first you took us to church just in auditions with the goodness of God. Now, like that was a bold choice, but I know that you're very attached to your faith with what you do with your ministry. But I want to go back to that audition and how that felt when Carrie said that about your voice, because I was like,
Yeah, it was truly the most humbling experience considering you're walking into an empty room with three people across from you. There's no lights, there's no, obviously there's cameras there, but there's no microphone, there's no sound system, there's no band, there's no anything. It's just you, the voice in the room. And that was all I had to offer that day. And so for that to be the response was truly humbling because it gave a sense into who I am already before the world was able to see it. And I've been doing this every week at my local church. And so for Carrie to come into agreement with what I already do with the gift was incredibly humbling.
I feel like you stayed in your lane even in Hollywood, where with your choice there. Well, let's talk about that a little bit because I don't feel like we got to, like, first of all, Higher Ground, Stevie Wonder. That song just elevates anyone, even the Red Hot Chili Peppers, right?
Exactly. No, absolutely. That's exactly why I chose that song because I knew it was Hollywood
The
Week.
Chili Peppers. I'm kidding.
Right, right, right. You needed to have a show-stopping performance, and it had a lot of high energy. It was very funky, and the message is exactly what I wanted to convey, and that's hope, peace, and love. And let's just have a lot of fun. There's a lot happening in the world. Why not have some fun? So, yeah.
And then you switched lanes in Hawaii with Bill Withers and Grandma's Hands and Hawaii. That Ohana round. First of all, like in front of the judges and the industry professionals, that had to be, a little bit nerve wracking. But what did Lionel say? Let the congregation say amen.
Yep, exactly. It's so fun because that was the first time that round has ever happened on American Idol. They had never had an Ohana round before, and so there's already the risk of, oh my goodness, what's going to happen? And then you have our families there, of course, the judges, and then the industry tastemakers were there, as well as there's three opportunities for a platinum ticket. So there was so much at stake, and I feel like I had to pick the right song for that moment, and I think I did.
You got the platinum ticket, first of all.
Yeah, I did.
You impressed Cheryl, Mama Cheryl.
Yeah.
You're in front of those TikTok artists that are very popular
Mhm.
online, and Rolling Stone.
Exactly. Exactly. So the pressure's on.
But you delivered, and that had to have been like that moment when you knew that like you were picking up steam even at home with the viewers.
Absolutely. I think that was the moment for me just to validate myself. I feel like I had a spot in the competition at that moment.
Okay, then okay, here's where you got me. I mean, I like really U2. I'm a huge U2 fan. Love Bono and the Edge. Here's a fun fact: they were at American Idol for a finale years ago when they were promoting Spider-Man,
Mhm.
and I got to hug Bono. Like that was a moment.
Wow.
So, you talk church. U2 is my church, and you did the most spiritual U2 song. And I was like, wow, like no shock to any of my friends that I love the U2 song, but I'm a tough sell on doing U2. And that
Yeah.
that was tell me about that.
Yeah, I love that song so much. I honestly had heard it for the first time maybe just a year ago, and
Just a year ago?
just a year ago, and it had been on repeat. And I never really had a spot to, sing this song. I can't just go sing it anywhere. And so this moment came on American Idol, and it just felt like the right time. I felt like I was starting to find more of myself as an artist and as an individual, and I loved the lyrics that were being conveyed in the message of the song. And so I tried to take my spin on it. It was a really, really big risk because I know there's a lot of great fans, including yourself, of Bono and U2 and that song. And so I didn't want to mess it up, but I just wanted to appreciate it and honor the song for what it was.
I was very impressed with
Thank you.
your interpretation of that. And that led us into Songs of Faith week. So then you're back in your lane.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine Mercy Me, which is a song that is just
Yeah, love that song so much. That is probably one of my favorite worship songs, Christian genre songs of all time. I love the message behind it. I love the movie attached to it. I love the writer of it, his story of the song. And yeah, Faith Tonight was right back in my lane. I feel like I kind of ventured out a little bit with the previous weeks to show my versatility, but then coming right back to home base with I Can Only Imagine. And that was by far my favorite performance so far in this season because it just meant so much to me.
and again, Carrie, praise God. I mean, I
Yes.
think you got to carry a fan and Carrie.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're just worshiping together.
Now, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame week. All
Mhm.
right. Did I skip over the judges' song choice? I think I skipped over that, didn't I?
Yeah, that's right before rock and roll.
All right. Can we talk about the judges' choice for you? Because that week always throws people off.
It does. It threw me off as well. Again, I'm not really necessarily expecting to make it to the next week, and so you don't always prepare ahead for those things. You're just hoping for the best at the moment that it's happening. And so when the judges gave me their song picks, I initially wanted to go with "Go Rest High" by Vince Gill because that's one of my favorite songs. But another contestant previously sang it on the season, and I wanted to
Mm.
honor the moment with it. And so I also wanted to take a moment to challenge myself and do the unexpected. And that's why I sang Always Be My Baby by Mariah Carey. And it's something that I didn't think that I would ever sing. And I know America didn't think that I would ever sing. And so, yeah,
And Mariah's tough to do.
exactly.
A, she was a judge.
Exactly.
Yeah, she was nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Didn't get in.
Yeah,
There's still time for Mariah, though.
that's right. That's right. Yeah. I've been putting myself in a lot of risky situations this
You
season,
have.
talking about it.
But it's impressive that you have no trouble going out of your lane. Like you want to try things. And that's
Absolutely.
key with this competition. Like Rock and Roll Hall of Fame night. Talk to me about Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo and how they talked you through doing Queen.
Absolutely. Pat and Neil, honestly, I feel like we have known each other for years. Just a small glimpse that America got to see in my package before the performance was 30 plus minutes on top of that in our interaction. They are just so kind. They have every reason and right to every room that they have access to in this industry because of who they are. But they decided to come and pour into young artists like myself on this platform, and that meant so much to me considering how much they've helped change the music industry within rock and roll and Pat's career. Um, but for my specific performance, again, I had never heard this song until the day before mentoring. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, it's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame week. I want to do something traditionally rock or in that realm. And so just doing some research with the team that I have at Idol, we found this song and I was like, guys, I don't even know it. And mentoring is next day. How am I gonna prepare this song for them? And so I stayed up all night rehearsing this song in my hotel to make sure I had it ready for Pat and Neil. And it happened. Neil gave me a lot of great advice on how to work the stage and, bring in the song, the stage presence that it so desired. And then Pat was there to encourage me with all of her kind words as well. And then you see the performance.
Well, she's operatically trained, so she must have had.
Exactly, and that was why I was so impressed with her as well because she started out with a classical education, and so she had classical training before she was ever considered in the rock world. And so I saw a lot of myself in her because, again, by nature, I'm a Christian gospel singer and have never touched rock before. And so she had a lot of great advice to helping me transition and cross that bridge.
You got to meet with her and Brad Paisley and Keke Palmer. I mean, this is some fine mentoring this season.
Absolutely, some fine tuning for sure.
And now next week, Jennifer Hudson. Now, I do have to share this with you for Disney Week. Do you know people are taking bets on your song?
No way. Oh my,
Some people are saying they would like to hear you do Eye to Eye from
okay.
Goofy movie.
Yep.
And then I have friends on the other side. They think that you would crush that. For
Yep. Goofy movie honestly is one of my favorite movies of all time. So that's right on the nose, but we'll have to see.
How about Jennifer Hudson? Did you learn anything from her that you didn't expect to learn?
100%. I have been a fan of Jennifer Hudson from the very beginning. I maybe was like 5 or 6 years old when she was on Idol, but I've been following her journey ever since. And so she knows exactly, just as Carrie does, what it feels like to be in our situation as the contestant or the hopeful on this show. And so I just wanted to have a front row seat with my pen and paper to take in everything she had to offer. And so she helped with more painting the picture of this song for this week because it's probably one of my most vulnerable moments on the show with the song that I chose. And so I really wanted to capture the illustration behind the song really, really well when delivering it. And she helped do that well.
Excellent. Well, I know that you've got fans. I know you met with Jamal last
Yes.
season. Tell me what you hope to do after Idol. Do you plan on having a career like Jamal, or do you have other
Yeah,
ambitions?
absolutely. Honestly, if I'm being completely 100% transparent, I didn't necessarily see myself as an artist before coming into this competition. But now, seeing it, I have a newfound passion for it. And I'm really excited for after the show to see where my artistry takes me because I do want to pursue this full time.
Bringing pride to Murfreesboro.
That's right. That's right.
There's actually a question on Jeopardy. Next time you'll be a question.
Right. Hopefully so.
Thank you so much, Jordan McCullough, for joining According to Amabile on American Idol Monday nights. Tell people how they can vote for you.
Absolutely. So you can tune in on Monday nights, as she said, to ABC, watch live. There's live voting happening during the show at the top of the show. As soon as it comes on, you can vote via text by texting the number 14 to 21523. You can also you can also vote by going to the official AmericanIdol.com/vote website. And then we have a new way to vote this season with social voting. So TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, you can find the official American Idol pin post on the top of each platform, and you can vote for your favorite idol, me, 10 times in the comments separately there. And it is so easy. You can vote up to 50 times per platform with each contestant.
Thank you, Jordan. Can't wait to see what you do on Monday. As always, it's Michelle Amabile according to Amabile. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.